Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. Here's a day that I'm pretty sure none of us saw coming. Hasbro's Transformers are now being put up for limited edition pre-orders on the Mattel Creations website. Mattel Creations, usually a site where most of us stalk for the latest Masters of the Universe exclusives, and now it's become the domain for Optimus Prime and gang. In case anyone's been living under a techno rock on Cybertron all this time, Hot Wheels have officially teamed up with Transformers, and while all of us are anxiously waiting for the products they've announced so far, here comes this pre-order listing for a super sweet looking G1-tastic Optimus Prime toy that's 1/64 in scale, just like your regular Hot Wheels vehicle model, but the twist is it actually also transforms. Holy shit. Now, if you guys have been following the content here, and even as I covered in my last video, I've been a huge fan of Hot Wheels, Transformers, and GoBots. That's right, okay, for the longest time, I've wanted the Transformers to be more like the classic 80s GoBots in terms of the toy quality, with fully die-cast vehicles that transform into robots. And I've also wanted to see Hot Wheels cars and vehicles transform into robots too. And I mean cool looking robots, okay, not some weird looking blocks of steel and metal, but really awesome looking robots that were like the Transformers. And now it seems that is finally happening. This exclusive Hot Wheels and Transformers Optimus Prime set is looking really premium, and it's very fan baiting. The description breakdown says he comes with attachable hands and his iconic Ion Blaster rifle. Basically, he's pretty much a downsized version of his classic G1 figure release from 1984. And to nail that point home, the promotional images even showcase him alongside his original G1 counterpart, so you can see just how much of sculpt accuracy is involved here, as well as just how much detail has been packed into something so tiny. Now, the truly remarkable thing is that they managed to make it transform at that size with all that diecast involved, and that just makes you wonder, why couldn't they just do it like that all along? Now, the set comes in a really nice looking window box display that's just overflowing with G1 design touches, and they apparently have given you the option to display this thing in package in either robot or vehicle mode. Okay, so this is an interesting option for collectors and an interesting way in how they're presenting the package as well, I think. The set goes up for sale on May 21st, 2024 at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and similar to previous scheduled pre-orders that we've seen from both Hot Wheels and even stuff like Masters of the Universe, this isn't something that you want to sit on, okay, because this stuff sells out really fast, sometimes in just under 3 minutes, right? So if you want it, you're gonna have to be quick, okay? You're gonna have to be quick on the draw. Pow, pow, pow. But look, guys, all of this stuff is interesting. It's great. This is something that I want to see a whole line of, but not at that price point of 80 American dollars. Okay, I mean, come on, guys. All right. I've been able to see the justification for some of the high-end prices that these exclusives have gone for in the past. But this one here just feels like some straight up bullshit. This one makes you feel like you're paying the reseller's rate for it. Okay, before the resellers can get to this thing, the company already makes you pay triple for it. Okay, come on. Tell me what's happening here, guys. I mean, I know that Mattel is new to this whole transformation game. You know, they can figure out how to make something like a human transform into a rock. Okay, maybe they can't figure out how to make a truck transform into a robot. I don't know, okay, but Hasbro is an old hand at this, okay? They're veterans at making things transform and shapeshift and convert for 40 freaking years. Okay, they've patented that shit, all right? Now what's happening here, okay? You're telling me they can't figure out how to make a 3-inch tall robot transform into a vehicle and vice versa and not charge $80 for it? Now look, in the past, I think that both Hasbro and Mattel have faced a lot of pushback from fans for overpricing on stuff. Okay, but this thing is like a whole new level. This thing is only like a 3-inch tall action figure, all right? It's like a Hot Wheel car, okay, no doubt, okay? It's more technical than something you've seen before. Because like I said, it's always been a dream to see a Hot Wheels car actually be able to transform into a Transformer robot, okay? That's been one of my personal dreams, all right? To see it happening now is fantastic, but just don't tell me that I have to pay this rate for it, okay? I don't want this to be the future. This is an exclusive. Fair enough. Okay, maybe there's no way around it, but I would have thought that this being the first ever exclusive to signify the collaboration between both brands, it would have been something that was cause for celebration, okay, but not this, okay, which clearly beyond any shadow of a doubt appears to be an excuse to just milk the fans, okay, because this thing is a hot item, okay, the first ever collab as an exclusive. But look, guys, okay, whatever they've already shown us and whatever is still to come, all right, is going to make a killing anyway. Maybe I'm not seeing something here. Maybe the license has been too expensive. All right, maybe whatever Mattel need to pay Hasbro to use the Transformers brand, maybe it was exorbitant. But whatever else that they've got coming down the road is just gonna make a killing at retail. Okay, they're gonna recover back that shit in no time. All right, all these Hot Wheels and Transformers collabs, come on, it's gonna be a massacre at retail. This stuff's gonna get wiped out faster than those Autobots and Decepticons did in the 86 movie. Okay, you guys know this stuff, all right? And look, I'm sure I'm going to get some copywriter in the comment section telling me that, hey, yo, Ken, $80, $800, it ain't no thing. Just give it to me right now. I'm ready for it. And look, guys, I've never put out a video ever telling somebody to not go out and purchase something. I've always encouraged you guys to go out there and buy whatever makes you happy. Okay, all I'm saying in this video is just that this thing is freaking overpriced. Okay, that's what it is. It doesn't need to be this price. And look, I don't have the breakdown of what everything costs. Okay, for sure. Okay, I'm not privy to the manufacturing details of this item. But if you've been collecting Hot Wheels and Transformers for like, what, 30, 40 years, then you basically have a ballpark idea of what something like this could probably go for. Okay, you know what a basic Hot Wheel car costs, right? Even if it's special effects to the max, okay? With all the, gizmos and gimmicks and all that, the paint, the rubber tires and all that stuff, a Transformer toy. You would know what a basic, deluxe, Voyager, Leader, Titan class figure sells. Okay, you know what that stuff goes for in the market. So looking at something like this, okay, do you think, all right, no matter how exclusive it's supposed to be, is it supposed to be $80? I would say no. Okay, hell no. But look, guys, now that we know that the companies involved here have the initiative to actually create Hot Wheels-sized vehicles that can transform into legitimate-looking Transformers, hey, look, I mean, I want to see this thing continue into all kinds of different areas, all right? I definitely want to see more, of these Hot Wheels cars being represented as Transformers that can actually transform. Maybe this is a new direction. Maybe this is something new that they're planning, like a new wave of product. If so, I gotta tell you guys, that news is going to be huge. Okay, no matter how many Transformers you have out there in the market, it don't matter. Okay, if you've got Hot Wheels cars that can actually transform into Transformer robots, okay, people are just going to eat this stuff up, okay, but not at $80. So I'm hoping that this stuff is actually going to be later translated to retail. Maybe this whole Optimus Prime Hot Wheels Transformers collab thing is just a one-off exclusive, but later we're going to be seeing more of this at retail, okay? Maybe there's even going to be a version of Optimus Prime released for retail, but with less effects, okay? None of that fancy paint with plastic tires and stuff like that. None of that smooth $100 million packaging, anything like that. But just a regular basic release together with the rest of the Autobots. Okay, think about that. The G1 characters represented as transforming Hot Wheels vehicles, Bumblebee, Jazz, Wheeljack, Sunstreaker, the sky's the limit, guys, okay? There's just so many ways they can take this thing. It's like a whole new market, okay, to take them through for the next, 10, 15, 20 years. Okay, I'm sure they have the technology for it. They just need to figure out how to price it appropriately for retail consumers, and the fans will turn up, okay? Everybody's going to be turning up to support this thing. Even people who've been out of Transformers and out of Hot Wheels, they'll be coming back, okay? All of the basic carded Hot Wheels vehicles are made right here in Malaysia and exported to the rest of the world, as most of you might know. And I've not actually seen the Bumblebee Hot Wheels ride just yet. I've not seen it on shelves just yet. I'm looking out for it, of course. But I have seen this custom Bumblebee that's turned up on the local platforms here. Somebody has probably sneaked out a unit, maybe from the factory because it's loose. But they've added rubber tires to it, okay, for the listing. And it's interesting to see that this thing is already being customized. Okay, so as you can see, the wealth of potential with this crossover is just enormous. This thing's not even out there. Okay, people don't really have the hands on it just yet, but already it's getting customized. So guys, let me know what you think of this Hot Wheels Transformers exclusive Optimus Prime. Are you guys interested in picking it up? Okay, is this something that you guys want added to your collection? I definitely do, but like I said, not at that price point. I can't justify $80 for something like this, but I do want this to be the start of something new for the brand. a line of 1/64 scale Hot Wheels that transform into legitimate Transformers characters. Yeah. Okay, guys, before I go, I just wanted to add that regardless of whatever I shared about the exclusive, about the pricing point for this thing, whatever I've said, regardless of it, this thing is going to sell out. Okay, probably in a couple of minutes. Okay, who knows? All right, but it will sell out. You guys know it. I know it. All right. No matter what this thing is priced at, they could have priced it at 180 and people will still buy it. All right. But the question is, will you get it? All right. Let me know in the comment section. Hit me up right there, and I'll catch you guys again real soon with more content. Take care out there.